Hi Kickstarter backers. I just want to show you a little bit about the finished Hab units, which will arrive now. It's worth spending a few minutes when you get them, folding everything flat against itself, making sure you get nice crisp creases into all the folds. It's just worth doing. It's worth doing this with all my stuff. Be careful not to fold the feet here, because you want those to stay nice and strong so that they can stack the boxes. Again, fold them in, give it a crease. Now, again, many of you will want, you'll see that there are white edges on the card. Get yourself a suitable coloured felt pen and just run the pen along until the white edge has disappeared. I'm using a dry white marker style pen here because anything that I've missed the edge of the card with, I can then wipe off, leaving a nice clean edge. Again, where you can see the white edge of the box, worth doing. It just gives them, makes those white edges a little less visible, makes the boxes look a little better on the table. Those of you who've backed my other projects will know that that this is a common problem. It's an issue that crops up. The other most common issue, obviously, is the one about the boxes bowing, where the box is folded and the tuck goes in. It appears that the box is swollen outwards. Again, that overfolding that I showed you just now will help to deal with that. So there you go. All the little Hab units. Same applies to all of those. Right, moving on to the other stuff here. Leave that for a minute. Again, worth going around the edges, the visible edges with the wraps, and also worth giving them a nice good crease. But still store flat. Straightforward stuff. Right, fiddly item. First thing to do is give them a nice firm crease. You'll notice, easiest seen from the back, that there are a couple of little tabs that you need to just pop out. There's a third one somewhere here. All I've got to do is find it. There it is. God. Should be so easy, shouldn't it? Of course, if I'd put my glasses on before making a video, it probably would have been easier. Okay, so again, usual thing about the white edges. Here what we're doing is we're wrapping that tongue round and then just tucking it into the slot there. Okay, so just wrap that little tongue round nice and tight and then fold it up, tuck it into the slot. I'd suggest that when you store these, you store them exactly like this. You see there's some other bits there that you can give a little crease to. And when you come to put them together, I'll show you now, just quickly pop another one together. It's a little bit fiddly. What you're looking to do is to tuck that one in there. Okay, so it's hooked in. And then around this side, we're looking at putting the inner flap inside and the fold on the outside. There we go. And the same the other end. Again, it's quite a fiddly process, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. And these little guys, again, as we say, tuck in. If you go to the lengths of going around with a pen, get rid of all those white edges, and your barrier units will then sit on top of the box like so. Again, a few white bits best removed with a felt pen. Okay, that moves us on to the final item. Now this one's quite fiddly to put together as well. Some of you will store these back flat again. Some of you will fold them up and keep them that way. So follow the creases first. So you've got some creases there, and creases there. Then 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's all the creases. Now take these two flaps, hold them together. Then you can push the two tongues over there, and when you bring this flap through, its tongue will go into that slot and hold the unit nice and tight. As you know, these go on to the units either straight onto the side like so, or if it's the other end you want to attach it to, your flap end, put it on the flap first, then tuck the flap in. Last but not least, if you bought a plastic card base, again, those white edges can be coloured up nicely using a permanent marker or dry white marker. I mean, obviously you use a dry white marker on the plastic card, then it's going to wear off if they're handled a lot, but equally you can always tidy them up. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.